Do you have bad boundaries? Hey there, I'm Sharon Pope. I help strong and successful women who are struggling in disconnected marriages get the confidence and clarity they need to either fix the struggles inside their marriage or be able to move forward without regret. If you like what you hear, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Today we're talking about whether or not you have bad boundaries. Now, we all instinctively know when a boundary has been crossed for each of us because we feel the negative emotion of it, right? Someone will do something and we'll get kind of irritated or frustrated. We'll think that what they did was rude or insensitive or disrespectful, right? So we know when someone has crossed a boundary. But then what most people do is that they take that story, they take that transgression, and they start talking about it. They tell it to anyone who will listen. They complain to family, to friends, and it usually sounds something like, "Can you believe they did that? Who does that? Who does that?" Who are the people that overstep boundaries? People who overstep your boundaries, there's only one of two things that's happening. One is either you haven't set clear boundaries and you haven't communicated those boundaries, or they're just not paying attention to your boundaries. Now, for some people, honoring our boundaries, it feels pretty effortless because the only people we really have to set boundaries with are people who don't instinctively understand your boundaries or understand that you're allowed to have boundaries. But when we don't share that information, when we don't set that boundary with the person who crossed it, we're not giving them an opportunity to change their behavior. We're not giving them any new information. So while you're over here complaining about it and irritated and feeling like crap, the person who crossed the boundary has no idea. And you might say, "Oh, they know. I mean, I haven't talked to them in a week." Or I just answer them with one-word answers. I'm really snippy with them. They'll know. They'll be able to read between my passive-aggressive lines and get the meaning of where they went wrong so that they can course correct. No, they won't. No, they won't. So I know it seems hard, but what my favorite boundary setting line is, that doesn't work for me. So in the moment that the boundary gets crossed, if you can say, "Hey, that's not cool," or "Hey, that doesn't work for me." That's setting the boundary. That's giving them some information about what's okay with you and what's not okay with you. It gives them information about how to get the best from you and how to get some of the worst from you. It doesn't have to be a big F you, right? And we certainly don't have to then take it and just start complaining to everybody else, as opposed to sharing the information with the person who crossed the boundary to begin with. That's what it means to be able to have your own back and to be able to have really good, healthy boundaries for yourself. I hope that was helpful for you. If you would like to explore if there's a fit for you and I to work together, I want you to go to clarityformymarriage.com. If you like what you heard, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be notified every time I post a new video, just click the icon in the upper left corner at the end of this video. Until next time, take really good care.